All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday, October 22nd, Working Group Component Standard meeting. Alex, I'll let you kick it off since you're first on the agenda.
Yep. So just a quick update regarding the lenient or like strict decoders for kubelet. There's like one more comment Jordan added, and I will fix that, and I think then this can be merged from what I gathered.
Great.
So this is looking good. And following up our conversation, I created a pull request for lenient path for scheduler, and so yeah, I submitted that already. If you want to have a look, I think I CC'd you on that as well. And the other one, so basically, Phoenix Joe, his name is Phoenix Blue on Slack. He was the one who, like during the mentorship call, he put his name down the strict decoder topic basically. So reached out to me. Asking how he can help, and I like on the weekend spent some time walking through my work and explain a little bit about things. And I said, if you want, you can try to tackle this lenient path for the kube proxy. It's pretty much everything you need is in those previous PRs, and he created it. And I had like a comment on that one. If you guys want to look over it, I think this might be a good place to get him started on the work.
Great. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks for driving all these lenient paths, Alex.
No worries, no worries. Happy to help.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, if you when you have some time, look through those PRs. Maybe find something, add some comments, and hope we can merge this soon. And then the other one, which I wanted to talk with you about, is last time we talked about the object meta field for component configs. That this might be a good way forward. If no one wants to take this or can take this, I would love to work on this, since I've been working in this area, I guess, a little bit now. So just wanted to know what would be the best way forward, how to approach this, if you have any advice. I'm still quite
Write a
new.
cap would be the first step for something major like this.
Okay.
Remember, try to include like historical uses, like the dummy field that I guess a lot of kubeadm people are using for customize.
Yeah.
It seems like a reasonable thing to do. I think the major open question is whether we just drop object meta, like the standard core or meta v1 object meta in there, or whether we implement a restricted subset of that structure.
So actually, I tried using the full-blown meta v1 object meta in the kubeadm's component config, basically in beta 3, which is coming hopefully this cycle. But it was basically a total mess, and so I'll probably go with stripped down object meta, which is currently stripped down to just the name field.
What made it a mess?
Well, actually, basically, meta v1 object meta is a couple of different things coupled into a single struct. So one is basically the core definition of an object, which is basically a namespace, generated name, and like these kinds of fields. And the rest is basically the representation of this object into the API server. So this is basically the creation timestamp, deletion timestamp, finalizers, and stuff like that. And these are actually the fields that are causing most problems. Basically, the fuzzer is always broken. You need to go and patch it quite a lot to make it work. And all the time you are serializing, you get a bunch of fields like creation, timestamp, and stuff like that. That's basically pointing to null, because these are entirely meaningful, like don't mean anything for a component config, and they're not needed, but they're simply there.
Got it. Okay, Alex, those are good problems to keep in mind.
Hmm.
Getting
So
there.
when you say better use a stripped down version, is there any reference on that, or how would that actually work?
Well, I'm in the process of putting up a PR that's hopefully going to land being submitted actually before the end of this week for KubeADM's new component config.
Mhm.
But there is also some work that was done, I think, in either Alpha 2 or Alpha 3 of the cluster API. So the folks there are using a stripped down object meta. Well, not as stripped down as mine, but considerably more stripped down than the original one. And yeah, they basically narrow down the fields to just the ones that are describing the object and nothing API server specific into there. I think I can find somewhere the
Yeah, I wanted to see
exact thing.
Fine.
And basically going the object meta way is like stepping on a landmine. So I would recommend initially to go and talk to API machinery and basically try to sell them the idea, because this will be probably the most difficult part of it.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have API machinery's approval on that.
Would that way be like just ping them in Slack or join their weekly meeting and discuss it with them, or would be the best approach?
Maybe just once you have a cap, make sure that they're copied on it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
write the cap first and then pitch this idea in the cap to API machinery.
Yeah. And if you
Yeah,
guys want to work together on that too, that's fine.
Yeah, I think we can manage something together. Although I'm still not convinced entirely that object meta is basically the correct path to go to get customized support, but probably object meta is the most universal one.
Yeah, I mean, what are the other options? Like have customize, just accept anonymous structures and have a standard way for dealing with them, or?
Yeah, basically that's the case. Probably anonymous structures basically accept that the name is always empty or some fixed string like singleton, something like that. But then there are lots of different cases. For example, someone may wish to basically slam a metadata name field to a, for example, cluster configuration, and basically describe the name of the cluster that this configuration is attached to by the this name. And this may be much more like appealing to people, and they may expect it.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing what you guys figure out.
Okay. Cool, Ross. I might come back to you on that one. I might have some questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to help.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool. Do we have anything else?
No, I don't. I was just like, you guys are at KubeCon North America, I guess?
Yes, I will be.
Yeah. Is there anything planned for component standards, like some event or something?
Lee and I will both be at the contributor summit representing, and then I think Lee is listed on a talk, like the last talk on the last day.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna try and get in on that one too. So
poor Lee. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if, I think I mentioned it before, if you could do something for KubeCon EU. Still a bit time ahead. It's like in March or April, I think. Just to keep it on the agenda. I guess you're quite busy, like with KubeCon NA, but after that maybe we can have a chat about it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Do you know if the CFP's gone out for EU yet?
Yeah, it's until December 1st, I think. So we still have like when is KubeCon in North America?
November, sometime in November.
Okay, I'll be on holiday for the last 2 weeks in November, so I just wanted to like put it on the agenda. I would be happy to do something or to help or something like that. I mean, I've given a couple talks before, you know. I'm sure we can figure something out to, maybe recruit some new contributors.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Remember, if you want to come to the mentorship meeting, it's at 10 a.m. Pacific. So that's in about an hour.
Yeah, I can't do it today, but hopefully next week.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take care.
Just one more question. With the contrib meeting, or like the office hours, is that supposed to go into the official calendar, or?
There should be an invite through the group for the office hours.
Through the working group?
Yes, through the Google group, the mailing list.
Okay, I'll check it out. I think I've got it. I mean, I put it in the calendar after you said it, but I don't think I've got the event. But I'll check it out and let you
Okay,
know.
yeah, let me know if you don't have the event, and I'll see if I can fix it.
Cool. All right, thanks.
All right. Thanks so much, guys.
All right,
Have a
bye-bye.
good day.
Bye.